Hello.
Hey man, how are you?
I'm alright.
Nice. All right, cool. Okay. So, okay.
Voice. Yeah.
Did you want to do live and VOD, or did you want to just do VODs? Or how did you want to? You said did you have questions? I was. Oh, okay. So you wrote down a few questions. Okay. So,
Wait.
yeah,
Yeah.
we can do your questions, and then do you want to do live?
Maybe we could do vault because I'm not feeling
Yeah,
the
that's fine.
gameplay
That's fine.
right
Yeah,
now.
yeah. We'll just do VOD. Okay. Can I have your OPGG?
Yeah. Wait. I'll just link the stuff. That's I have. I guess that. And then I also play this one. It's like I just play on both.
Okay. So you play in both IDs.
Yeah.
All right. And you are gold 4. Okay.
Both.
All right. Okay, so we can start off with the question. I mean, usually with this, I would want to do verbals. So I guess we can start off with the questions. I'm gonna screen share with you in case I write anything down. So you can go ahead and ask. But before we start, what is the best way you learn? I was just curious because of the thing you told me earlier. Like, what are you more of a visual learner, or do you?
I actually kind of suck at learning in general, but I
Uh-huh.
have to. I guess it's visual and like you have to like really get through to me. I guess like if someone just says, "Oh yeah, it's gotta do this and that," I'll just I don't really know. I guess.
Okay. So I'll try to coach you differently in a way. Like I'll try to be more like I'll try to adapt, I guess you could say.
Yeah, yeah,
I can
yeah.
try.
It's
Yeah,
just do what you're good at, right?
yeah. Okay. So it'll be less theory. The session will be less theory. Okay. So I'm not gonna give you like hypotheticals, and I won't give you like a what would happen on, like if I asked you, like if this is on wave A and this is on wave B, what would happen on wave D? Would you have a harder?
Oh, I sort of know that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
I know at the like I know the cheater recall,
yeah.
like if you last hit first and then the second, and once the cannon waves at like tier 2, you hard push and then you get a free recall. You can slow push by if you kill the back minions,
Yeah,
it'll
yeah,
be a
yeah, yeah.
slower push. If you kill the front minions, it'll be like a faster big wave build up.
Yeah.
And like I know that, but I know it, but I guess I have a hard time applying it in my gameplay.
Okay. Sure. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we can start off with your questions first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what
Right.
questions do you have?
So basically, I've been watching like a lot of your videos, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because basically, what happened? I've been like, it's not like the first time I got coached, right? I also got coached by him, Saber.
XFSN.
Yeah, yeah. I'm actually like a video editor, and I did like some editing for him as well. So that's how I know him.
Okay.
And then, but basically, what's like sort of going on? They would tell me like all the stuff like about the game, and they'd like tell me, oh yeah, if this happens, you gotta do this, right? But then because it's always different, it sort of worked out for a couple games after, and then it just, I guess it fell apart, sort of. And then like I watched your videos, and you were like, the league is a language, right?
Uh huh.
And then I was like, holy shit, I have been basically what I thought. It's like, holy shit, I've basically been, I didn't know the language, but people have been sort of telling me how to structure my sentences without me even knowing, or like how to speak it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
Sort of.
That's what a lot of people do. They give you these
Yeah,
they give you these like answers, and they don't tell you what they did to actually come up with the answers.
yeah, yeah. It's like they tell me, oh, if someone asks you how are you doing, you say this. You say, oh, I am alright in English, even though I wouldn't know myself how I would structure the sentence or like stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I was like, holy shit, this could be good because I guess I suck because
Mm-hmm.
I'm like at this elo, but like I'm I know I'm good at certain stuff, but if I don't, but I've watched like a ton of your videos, and then I definitely don't know the language yet.
Okay.
if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, that's completely acceptable. So what would be the so what's the question?
Well, it's like I struggle with laning phase. So sometimes I'm not consistent at all. So I want to know how I can build up consistency, because I either pop off or I just fucking run it down. You know.
Uh-huh.
um, I don't know what to do when I get like I guess trolled. Right, I just get tilted, and then I get like 4-man tower dove, and then I just, oh, stop feeding. Like, even though I get like 4-man tower dove, and then I just get tilted and play worse and worse. I'm pretty bad at gold management and income, right? How to maximize profit with my recalls and stuff. I'd say I'm okay at CSing, but like also because I'm not that consistent.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll have really good CS, and sometimes I'll just, don't.
So I'm still confused though. What was be the question though? How do you play the game properly then?
Yeah, yeah.
Very...
I feel like I've been taught a lot of wrong things by like other people, like YouTube videos, like pro guides.
Well, okay. So
analytics,
what have
like
you
that.
watched, or who have you watched?
On YouTube?
Yeah, or in general.
Uh, Usually it's like streamers, right? I just watch like video highlights. And then
Oh, well, for educational purposes, what do you watch?
Saber.
Okay.
What's the Australian guy?
Midbeast?
Coach Curtis.
Oh,
Curtis.
okay.
Curtis, educational, the niece sometimes, but he has good content, but sometimes I'm like,
So okay. 1 second. My air conditioner is giving me like literally, it's freezing. Just give me 1 second. I will be right back. And
right,
yeah, we'll continue. Just give me literally 1 second. 1 sec. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Holy crap! My room is just. Yeah, I'm gonna get hypothermia at this point. So I mean, okay? So, I guess my question to you is.
I don't know how to improve.
Right. But you've watched Curtis, right? So let's write this down. Am I screen sharing with you? I am, right? Yeah. So you've watched you've watched Curtis. You've watched XFSN.
Saber.
I don't know how to say his name. Saber. You've watched Nice. Who else?
I think you.
Okay, so you watch.
Other than those, I just watch like just highlights like Yasuo, Red
Okay,
Fire,
right.
like that.
Okay, so now the question is, what have
Sneaky, I guess, but
who?
Sneaky sometimes.
Does Sneaky do
But I only
educational
watched
stuff?
him because I started playing a lot of Ash, and he has some Ash content.
Like educational stuff.
Yeah, I'd say his videos are pretty educational if you watch them.
Okay.
He explains a lot of when he
yeah.
buys something, he always explains why he buys it and that.
Okay. So you watch Curtis, you watch Saber, you watch Nice, you watch Sneaky. Okay. So what have these 4 content creators like? Well, I mean, that's a lot of content.
Yeah, that's why I struggle with like, because there's like so much information, and like with my ADHD and stuff, it's hard for me to process the information, and I don't know how I can transition that information to my gameplay, I guess.
So my question is by watching me, right?
Yeah.
Right? By watching me, what difference would it make? Because even if you watch my content, wouldn't it be just the same, issues with all the content creators?
Well, it's not like I've been like coached by them. Only by Saber, but it was like a year or so ago.
Right. But you don't necessarily coach by them. To know like what they talk about, and because a lot of my sessions are very like identical to the YouTube videos. Right?
Yeah, I know.
So, I mean, my question is, what has stopped you from improving, even after watching all of these content creators?
Because I don't know how to apply the things I learned into my gameplay.
Okay. Okay, and this goes back to you just getting a formula, but not able to, use it.
Yeah, like I'll read it, right, and then say for example, I'd watch like Curtis, and he'd be like, "Oh yeah, with wave management, if you do this on wave 1, and then like the wave's gonna be back at wave 4, you can push it here, and then stuff like that, right?" I'll be like, "Ah, yeah, yeah, that makes sense." And then I go in game, and I'm like, "Wait, what? What do I do again?"
Mm, okay.
I don't. I listen to it, but I don't process it, I guess.
I mean, I think a verbal would be actually more helpful than even watching you play, but that's fine. Okay,
Alright.
so you don't process it. Okay. So, do you play any sports? Or yeah, okay. Do you play any
I'm
sports?
very big. I'm very big into fitness.
Okay, fitness. Cool. Um, how do I let me think. Uh fuck. Okay. I don't know. Fitness. Okay, let me think here. Okay. What sports do you know of? Do you know like basketball, for example?
No, we don't do that here.
Okay,
We play soccer,
football. Okay,
volleyball.
perfect. Soccer. Yeah, football. Okay. Where are you from, by the way? If you don't mind me asking.
Holland.
Holland. Okay, nice. Okay. So
The Netherlands.
what are the fundamentals of football? What are the basics?
Well, not like I've like played it years, but I know. I used to play it in my childhood.
Right. Well, the better
Um,
question is what would
all right,
be what
volleyball. Let's do volleyball. I should be good at volleyball.
volleyball? Okay, sure. So what are the fundamentals of volleyball?
Don't let the ball hit the ground. Make sure you pass it, and if you're uncertain if you can hit it over the net, you pass it. But
Okay,
make
so
sure you count the
okay.
passes.
So let's do this. Volleyball fundamentals are. Can we say that fitness is a fundamental?
I mean, yeah, if you're fat, you're not gonna be in shape to touch the ball, right?
Yeah. So let's assume that when we say fundamentals, we mean that things that are required. Without these things, you can't play volleyball. So fitness.
Yeah.
What about coordination?
Yeah, coordination, team
Coordinate.
play. It's a team play. You have to click with your team, because
Yeah.
if you hate your teammates, you're not gonna pass
Yeah.
them the ball, and you
Yeah.
might lose.
Exactly. Team play. So cooperation.
Hmm?
All right.
Um,
What else?
Strong defense, strong attack,
Yeah. Let's just call it game sense.
balancing. Like, yeah, you can't have 5 attackers, right? Yeah, you
Right.
need an attacker, a defender.
Right. So I guess we can call that game sense or just general knowledge. General knowledge or how to. Right.
True.
Whether it be basic or advanced. Now, if these are the fundamentals of volleyball, and without these things you can't play volleyball, how would you improve at volleyball? Do you just play more volleyball? Sure, you can do that to an extent, but isn't there a better way to work on each and everything? Because if this is a skill, this is all a subcategory to one skill.
Yeah.
Well,
I guess it's like just like CS:GO. You just click their heads, right?
right. Well, if we assume that in order to get better at volleyball, just play more volleyball, doesn't that
Yeah, like if you
wouldn't
play more volleyball, but you don't know how to like what to do, like you're not gonna improve,
yeah, right?
right?
Just like people who play 500 games in a season.
Yeah.
People
If
people
they're not doing the right thing, they're not gonna improve.
Yeah, if they don't do the right things, they're not going to improve. So, how do we do the right things? How can we prepare for a volleyball tournament, let's say? What if we were to
Have a
tackle
game. I do,
each and every one of these things?
like it's like I guess it's the same that I struggle with League. Game plan. I don't know how to create a game plan.
Okay? But it's not about not knowing, it's about how do we practice it?
Right. True.
So for fitness, how do we let's start with fitness. For fitness, how do we increase fitness?
Well, I guess that's sort of different, because then like your genetics play a role and stuff.
Um
It's like
Okay.
fitness. It's you have to know. It's like basically like lifting is like a small thing about the entire thing.
Yeah.
It's like food is very important.
Okay.
Genetics
Okay.
is important.
So nutrition,
Your
right?
nutrition,
Yeah.
volume.
Stamina, strength,
Yeah, volume.
volume. Yeah. Right. Sure. So fitness is one thing. Sharpest blade. I don't know. If you're still in chat, sharpest blade after the coaching session, you can come in Discord and we can talk about why you think that I try to be like somebody else. Fucking morons, people, dude. Anyways, right.
Yeah,
So food, stamina, strength, volume. All this stuff. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know the word, but the frequency. That's it.
Right. So this is how we increase fitness. So in order to prepare for a tournament or get better at volleyball, we have to first get better at these things. Now with coordination, what can we do with coordination? How do we get better at coordination?
Have a plan, I guess.
Okay. Serving versus being able to receive a ball, send a ball. These things.
Know where to be in the right.
Yeah. You can do these things with the drills, right? Like volleyball drills.
What does that mean?
Like I'll show you. Hold on.
Right.
Like this.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Alright, so you can practice that, so you can like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Like this is like isolation. Right?
Yeah, like isolation.
Do you see how she's practicing every little thing, but all of it has its own. All of it actually is used for volleyball.
Yeah.
Right? This is what I mean by drills. These are drills. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. So isolated.
Yeah.
Exercises.
Yeah. Isolated exercises. This is how she becomes like really really good. Right? Right. So for fitness we watch the nutrition, stamina, strength, volume. For coordination we do drills, the video, right? Team play. I guess team play is a little bit harder to do, but I guess it's like just maybe watching the game, playing more. You know what I mean? Like practice.
Yeah.
Right. Like this is kind of hard to determine or isolate because it requires more people. Right. But
Yeah.
there is still there's still things you can do to isolate this variable, right? And then game sense, I guess you can do the same. You can just watch it, right? So now with these 4 fundamentals of volleyball, we've determined that there are 3 ways to practice them, right?
Yeah.
So now, what stops you from doing the same with league? How do you get better at league now?
I guess I isolate things that I am struggling with.
No, there you go. So what are the fundamentals of league? Sorry, I interrupted you. Go ahead. What were you saying?
That I was gonna say that I tried when I was new with like blue screen, because I played lock screen for such a long time, because I didn't play I didn't play to improve at start, right? I played to have fun with my friends.
Okay.
And so I just locked my screen, right? And I got so used to it and then when I tried to play unlocked, I was so focused on, I guess, moving the camera around, and the camera went like all bad and stuff, and then I just sucked at everything else. I no longer do trades. I lost my champion. I basically sucked at everything, trying to get better at that one thing.
Yeah. So what? Wait, I'm so sorry. Yeah, you build onto it. You build onto a point, and then I don't know what the point is. So I missed the point.
Oh no, you said to when I isolate.
Okay. So yeah. So when you were isolate, yeah.
Then I said
okay.
I isolated my camera.
Okay.
Like unlocked camera, and then I just sucked at everything else.
Okay, fair. Yeah. So now what are the fundamentals of League?
CSing, map awareness, trading.
Okay. So map awareness, CSing, trading,
And damage out, knowing your damage output.
okay, damage output, or
Goal management.
resource. We can say resource management. Yeah.
Smart.
Let's just say resource management. I mean, damage could be put into resources as well.
Right.
Mouse and camera, right?
Yeah.
At high level, jungle tracking and warding, right? This is a fundamental, right? These are some league fundamentals that we can acknowledge. Now, just like volleyball, just like, you know, being able to eat right, just like being able to go for, you know, jogs and runs, and being able to train your stamina and your sprint or whatever, you know, sprint and volleyball, but whatever, right? You go to the gym, you know, increase your size, the drills you do, all of this stuff builds onto playing volleyball correctly. Now, just like this, we want to again isolate league fundamentals. So now, what do you do in your own time that isolates these fundamentals?
You mean like in game when I just play?
Well, how do you? Well, in order to get better at league, you have to isolate these fundamentals. You have to get better at these.
Yeah.
Right? Because if we compare you to a let's say this is going to be you, and let's say this is a pro at the game, right? Let's say your map awareness is at a 4 out of 10. Right, and let's say your CSing is at a 5 out of 10. With the pro, it's going to be 9.5 out of 10, and maybe it's going to be like, you know, CSing, maybe it'll be like 9 out of 10, whatever, right? So the way you get better is you isolate. So you do one drill specifically for this, you know, concept, and because you're doing this and you're practicing it for an X amount of time, everything else it drops, because your awareness, you only have certain awareness points. So let's say awareness, right? So let's just call this awareness points. I don't know, right? So let's say you have like 10 awareness points. Let's say you have 5, right? You can only use these for certain things throughout the day. Eventually, you'll get tired.
Wait, what? Can you say that again?
Let's say you have like 5 awareness points like throughout the day. So let's say you wake up, and you're able to, you know, you're able to focus.
So you get tired.
Yeah, you get tired eventually, right?
Yeah.
Let's say you only have like 5 of those, for example. Obviously, this is all hypothetical. This is, you know, this is not a real. This is not a real thing. Yeah. And so, you can only allocate these things to certain. You can't do it with every single variable. There's a bunch of other variables, other fundamentals. Yeah, but if you are able to allocate all of your points to one variable, to one fundamental, right?
All right.
Everything else will drop. If you focus on map awareness, your CSing will drop, your trading will drop, your resource management will drop, your camera will drop, your mouse speed will drop. Everything just goes lower, right?
Yes, exactly.
Because you don't have enough, I guess, points for that.
Yeah, true.
So now,
that's what I noticed.
Yeah. So now what we gotta do is we have to try to make this like natural. So we're gonna focus on this until this 4 becomes like an 8. And now that it's an 8, we move on to the next drill. And then we isolate this. But the only difference now is that this will actually, it won't be a 4 anymore. It'll maybe drop to a 7.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you for the sub, Vaxi, appreciate it. Okay, it'll drop to a 7, and again it drops to a 7 because you are focused on other aspects other than, you know, what you should be doing. But
yeah, that's why. What?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's why I hated when I played like unlocked, right? At the start, I was like, I sucked at everything else. I was like, I gave up so many times, but then eventually, I guess, to sometime later, I just kept trying again, and now it's like better.
Yeah.
Alright, so I still don't unlock all the time because well, basically I don't have a thumb, so it's kind of hard.
You don't have a what do you mean you don't have a thumb?
Oh, I don't have a thumb. It's amputated.
Oh, okay.
At birth, so it's not like I had to get used. Like I'm used to it because it was at birth.
Oh, okay. So
So I sort of do it with my pointer finger. So it's like, how do you say that? It's not as easy for me to just keep holding or pressing space. I can't do Q, W, and press hold space. You know, it's either Q and space or W and space or Q and W. So that's why I switched. You know why locks camera and space centers camera?
okay.
I switched those, so I press space once, and then it's always locked, and when I press it again, it's always unlocked. So I only have to press it once, and I can return my finger, and then do the things, and then
What
press it
what
again to
what?
unlock.
Okay, okay.
Smart, right?
Okay. I'm gonna open my. Okay, actually, just watch the stream. Can you just watch the stream for a minute?
The stream?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Are you using my keyboard? Ah, fuck, I can't do this. Oh my god, I can't do this.
Alright, wait.
Ah, fucking Christ! What is this?
It's not as hard as I'm saying it.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah. I mean,
I'll send you a picture.
yeah, yeah. So what I'm saying is that you can do certain things, right? So do you see the screen?
Yes.
So like you have QWER. So you don't use your thumb.
Well, wait. I'll send you a picture. You'll understand.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Show me
Don't
a
show it on stream. Huh?
No, no.
Just-
Okay, okay. I won't show it on stream.
There, I guess you understand better like that.
I see. Okay, I see. Okay.
Basically, that's like if you're wondering what that on the right is, it's my pointer finger.
Okay, okay. You could use you have a mouse button?
Yeah.
You can use your mouse button. Like what
Yeah,
I
I use my mouse buttons for F2, 3 to like to look at my teammates.
Holy shit. Okay. You can use your scroll button. You can press it to lock your camera. Is that possible?
Yeah, if I like set my mind to it, I guess.
Yeah. Like if you just use your
I have
scroll thing
I
and
have
you
a
just
G Pro, so it's not like an easy to click thing.
a what?
Logitech G Pro wireless.
Uh,
Logitech G Pro. A lot of people use it.
yeah. That's a good mouse, by the way. I see.
It has no delay, so like it's not
Yeah.
shit.
Okay.
It's a perfect weight as well.
Yeah.
I used to have I used to be kind of into mouses, so I had like Model O and Model O minus and stuff, but they're light and it doesn't really work for loop because you have to like move the camera and stuff, and it like you have to use your wrist so much. That it's sort of, like a heavier, it's better. So
Okay. Okay.
tell him to play with unlocked. Well, I've been playing locked for 5 years, so it's kind of hard to just switch.
Yeah. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah. I seriously think you can try using the scroll button to lock and unlock.
Yeah, right. Smart. I can do that. I can do like scroll up
you
and
could
up.
use tab. Wait. You could use the thing on the top of tab. You know, the little the thing like
Oh
this.
yeah.
I don't know what it's called.
Wiggly line.
Yeah.
Wiggly line.
Yeah, the line. You can use that to lock and unlock.
Yeah.
But like even
The way I have it set up, right, is I use my pinky is nothing, and then the two other fingers are Q, W, E, R, and then I use the pointer finger for space and C, and C is
That'd be
like
too
for the
stressful.
champions
Yeah,
only.
I'm trying to do it myself so I can envision what it would feel like, and I think that would put
That's
too much stress
too
on your
hard.
on your finger.
Yeah, it's kind of cancer, but
It's called
whatever.
tilt.
Yeah, wiggly line, man. Everyone
Wiggly
knows
line.
wiggly
I don't
line.
know, dude.
Wiggly line.
Oh man.
Everyone
Okay.
knows.
Okay. Yeah. I think that going back to the whole thing, I think scroll button probably yours is your best bet. Or try
Yeah, but
to.
yeah.
You go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
As you can see, it is on there, but I'm just sacrificing. Look, wait. Look, it's on the space. You know what I mean? That's how I play. That's exactly how my fingers are set up.
You can try using shift. right? So are you just not able to unlock your camera properly?
Yeah, I am. I can do it. I'm just saying it's hard because I sacrifice a finger.
Okay, I think that's fine though. Now that I think about it, because it's not like it's gonna affect you to the point. Maybe in like top
Yeah,
level of play.
that's why I said it sounds worse than it actually is.
Oh, okay, then that's fine.
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
do
then
it, but I can't press 3 keys and lock and unlock. I can only use 2 fingers for everything because I use my other for space and C. You know what I mean? Or B to
okay,
recall, I
fair,
guess.
fair. The fact that you use F keys is with your mouse is really good. Okay.
I use F1 for top lane top
Yeah.
lane, and then I do top furthest away from me on the mouse for jungler, and then underneath for mid lane.
Okay. Okay, so let's go back to the original thing we were talking about. So now the problem that you have is that the variables that require you to be good at the game, you don't have. They're not practiced. You know how we talked about everything is like for a pro it's like 9 out of 10 for like 5 skills. For you
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
like a 4 out of 10 or maybe a 3 out of 10 or like 5 out of 10 for 5 skills. So we have to now isolate them. So now let's focus on and let's I'll give you some drills that you can do.
Give me
That
some drills.
so like you know how she was doing volleyball, like the she was like using the ball.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
just repeated.
Yeah, some repetitions. If the client is gonna work, which I guess not today. Great. Okay. Thanks. Right.
I don't know if it helps, but since you said right, because you sort of do everything different,
Yeah.
right? Everyone like, oh, do this at this situation, and I watched your videos and you were like, why are you not clicking so much, right? You were like coaching this gold guy and he was like just not clicking it off. And you compared him to Uxie, right? And he was like clicking left, right, left, right, left, right.
Mhm.
And then every day now before I start playing, I just go and practice and I just do that for 10 minutes.
That's fine. Yeah. That's fine.
But then when I do it in an actual game, I get so focused on doing that I basically forget the trade or like I forget the matchup, how to play it, stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I guess I know what I can do, but I don't know why. You know, I mean, does that make sense?
Okay. It seems like you have a lot of variables that it seems like you have a lot of things in your head, but you don't really know when to use them or where to use them. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, I get ADHD, so yeah.
Okay. So I
There's
guess
so much going through my head when I have to do like everything I have to do is like do, but I can imagine. Alright, you know what it's like? I have a good example. Imagine you have in front of you a note that says that's flashing numbers, right? Say 1, 4, 6, 10, 12, 11, 3, 6, right? And you have to, when it comes up, you have to read the number.
Right.
Let's say the numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for explanation purposes. Imagine you have to read that while there's 4 or 5 or 6 voices in your ears, right? People around you are being like, oh, 7, 6, 8, 7, 12, 24, 6, 7, 8, right?
Yeah.
Right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like when someone says, what color is this? And people are like purple, blue, yellow, red, while it's actually green. You know what I mean? That's I guess how
The best way.
ADHD brain works. Right?
That actually kind of makes me kind of okay. I can sort of understand that now actually.
But I hear all the things that I have to do. Well, I don't literally hear them, right? But I sort of get confused that I try to do everything, that I fail at everything and only do.
So if I write down like this, if I say this, I'm just trying to get a grasp of what's going on here. Okay, that's not a color. Let's just do this. It's a shade, whatever. So like if I told you to describe the number, and then the color, and then number, color, number, color, would you have a hard time with this?
No, I can say
like really
7
fast.
yellow. I can say 7 yellow, 11 blue, 15 red.
Yeah.
10 green. But I can do that. But while I'm thinking about saying it, there's like, well, not literally, right? But like hypothetically,
yeah.
hypothetically, my brain goes like, while I'm thinking 7 yellow,
Uh-huh.
my brain is saying like 4, 6, 7, and while it's saying all those numbers, it's saying like green, yellow, red, and then it's like really hard. Like,
Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Okay. So.
remember you used to do that. Other people, when I well, at least when I was young, people
Mhm.
would do that for fun, right?
Mhm.
If you'd
Mhm.
have to name, they're like for fun, mess up your thinking about it. But that's like basically constantly in my brain. That's why it's like a brain
Oh, okay.
sickness, I guess.
Okay. Okay. I don't know enough about ADHD for me to be able
Yeah,
to.
but this is like the best way to
Yeah.
explain
Yeah.
it.
I see what
Really.
you're saying though. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to. Now the reason Twitch chat I'm having some issues coaching right now is because I don't know how to address the issue properly. So I'm trying to think.
I just have a
Um.
hard time applying the stuff.
I think that one thing you can try to do is instead of like muscle memory, right?
Yeah. I
Like
remember.
yeah, go ahead.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go
No, no,
ahead.
go ahead. Good.
I used to one trick Raven.
Uh huh.
I actually used to be top rank 400 Raven in EU West.
Okay.
When I hit gold 2 with him,
Uh huh.
but because I guess he didn't really feel good to play, and I can't really. I don't know. I just got bored, right?
Uh
Because he
huh.
kind of sucks in the meta.
Yeah.
But I would know I could use 2 or 3 well, 3 in lane, not in team fights, but I could
Yeah.
consistently juggle 2 X's the entire game, like without even thinking about catching them. I could just do it.
Okay. So
That's what
so
you mean,
so
right?
so so um clutter. Can I say that your mind is cluttered?
I don't
Is
know
that
what
an
that means. Right. Wait.
like what do you speak another language?
I speak a lot of languages.
What's your native tongue?
Dutch. Don't. Yeah, it's like a really hard language.
Uh, okay. This is like does this do you know what I mean? Clutter?
Rommel. Oh yeah, mess. It's a mess.
Yeah. That could be like the mind, right? Is that an accurate like assumption?
Look, left is your brain processing. Right is my brain processing. So it's a
Okay.
mess. Yeah.
Okay. So there's clutter. Um,
Yeah.
but I think what we can do is instead of thinking, we focus more on the physical aspect of the game. Because
Yeah. Smart.
because the reality of the situation is it doesn't matter how much you know about the game. If you aren't physically able to do any of it, it just doesn't matter. That's why coaches are not
Mhm.
like top challenger, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
That's why I can't hit like super high challenger because maybe I'm not able to process physically or not process, but be able to physically do it quick enough.
You know what to do, but like you were not pro. So
Yeah. I'm not fast enough. It's like I know
Exactly.
how to run, but it doesn't mean that I'm gonna beat Usain Bolt in a run because
You walk so other people can run.
yeah, sort of I guess, right? But right. So I guess my best bet, the best advice I can give you is to stop watching league improvement content, and stop thinking about the game.
Yeah, because it's really overwhelming.
Yeah,
at
yeah,
a
yeah,
lot of
yeah,
times.
yeah, yeah. This is like I've never given this advice to anybody. But I think this is like this is not like this is not my everyday session, so
Yeah.
it's a little hard for me. But I think that you stop watching league content and you stop actually thinking about the game. You think less. And so if you think less, there's gonna be, obviously there's not as much. There's almost no clutter. Could that be a possibility? Like what if
Yeah,
you
I
just
guess. But
stop
then I'll
thinking?
still be stuck with the bad habits I have
Right.
built up over the.
But that's what we're gonna practice, right? So
Oh yeah.
from a
Okay.
mental perspective, zero thought process. From a physical
Right.
perspective, we're like faker, right?
Right. So I
So
have to basically be able to like drill the ball without thinking about it.
yes. You have to be able to exactly do that. You don't have to. Now the downside is you're gonna probably cap, because then mental APM is a thing. How many things can you keep track of the game, right? But at least in gold, I think that you can just get out with straight mechanics and be relatively in a good spot with straight mechanics.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
why,
think you'll ever I don't think you can hit master or challenger, but I don't think that you can't hit like Diamond 3. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
Like I think you can hit Diamond 3 or Diamond 4 with relative ease. I think you can very easily, because you don't have to be smart or you don't have to think to hit Diamond.
It's not like I can't think, but
You do, yeah. You just have to be able to do it physically.
you're dying in game.
Oh yeah, sorry. Whatever. Okay.
Right.
Does that make sense? Do you see where I'm getting at here? So
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
approach is completely different. Usually I tell people to think more. For you, because there is already so much clutter, again I'm going to use that word, happening,
Yeah.
not thinking at all is what you should do. Right?
Yeah, right.
And so I guess now we can just talk about drills, right? So let's just restart the game here. You know, get Doran's Blade, whatever. So for this first drill, we're gonna go into bot lane. So what you're gonna do for this first drill, have you watched my my drill videos on how to effectively practice in League? Huh?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. So for this first drill, we are going to.
I know.
Yeah, we're gonna focus on map awareness. Okay. So right now, let's just go down.
So, wait, can I say something?
Yeah, go.
Before I forget.
Yeah, first.
You said in one of your videos, you said your champ is the steering wheel of the car, and you don't look at your wheel while driving or something like that.
Yeah, you don't look at. Yeah, this is like I think the last one I posted. You don't look at the wheel when you drive. You just.
That's when I was like, okay, so I'm just because I'm kind of into cars, right? So I was like, okay, what if I just change it? So I started treating my mini map like my rear view mirror. Because I always look at my rear view mirror like every couple seconds, just like automated things, right? Because I just do it without thinking about it, like you are trying to do to make me do in League.
Yeah, exactly. So what we do is we practice looking at our rear view mirror more and more. Obviously, it's going to be a lot less when you drive, but you know, in League of Legends, your rear view mirror is very important because you don't know who's going to be behind you. Right?
Yeah, see, it's actually pretty good because I can treat it like my side mirror because I live in Holland, so everyone goes on bikes as well, right? So you always have to look in your side mirror if there's bikes before you go anywhere.
Yeah. So for this
So
so for this first drill, you're going to go into a custom game, and I kid you not, ever since I practiced this, I've only been doing it for a few days. My CS per average went from like this is like Diamond 2 elo, right? This is on my main account and my stream ID. It went from this is Diamond 2 MMR, and I went from averaging about 6 to 7 CS to almost 9 CS, 8 CS. Right? But this is because I was practiced in it. Obviously, for lower elo players, it would take more time, right? But I did this yesterday for 4 hours actually.
4 hours.
Yeah, I did this for 4 hours.
Yeah, I can do that.
That's why I
get bored after 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's why I didn't stream for yesterday at all. Right?
That's why I asked if today was gonna be on stream because I saw you didn't stream yesterday.
Yeah. Do you get bored, or are you just not able to stay on task?
That's like I guess it's also like an ADHD thing. I struggle with fuck. I forgot what it's called.
Paying attention.
The only reason I've been able to do fitness for like 2.5, 3 years is because every 6 weeks there's different. That's why I can't one trick a champion for longer than 3 months. All my relationships end after 3 months because I just get bored.
Really?
True. Facts. Actual facts. It sucks. I can't look at my job. I switch positions every half year because I just get bored and don't care about it anymore. That's why I go jungle, mid, AD carry.
Huh. Okay. That's
get bored, man.
that brings a lot. Like that really turns a lot of things around. Okay, I don't really know.
Right? I don't have trouble with practicing, but like I just get bored.
Ah, fuck! I don't know what
I
to do.
I do 10 minutes CSing before before my first
game.
So
have you like do you know how long you can pay attention to one thing? Like, okay, oh my god. Ah, fuck. Okay.
Literally, if I have a good day, I can literally like focus if I have a good day, I can focus on the game like the entire time. And if I don't, I'll just stare at my
So you are able to focus.
Yeah, of course.
Okay,
It's
so
not like I'm never focused.
okay,
There's just times where I can't. Without me like knowing.
but that's
It's like
okay. Okay.
say for example, remember when like you were in class, you're just looking at the wall and you're just staring at it and you sort of hear nothing around you.
Every fucking day, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Say you're playing League, right? And
Uh-huh.
you're just playing and like you just stare at your like the minions, right?
Uh-huh.
While you're farming and you just farm, but you are so like stared, you're zoned out. You're still farming, but you don't look at the map, you don't look at your
Right, right,
zone,
right,
you don't
right.
look if they're going in, you don't look for openings, right? And then it's not always right. It's sometimes, but you just have to like snap out of it. It may cost me a death, but it's whatever. I just
But
deal with
but
it.
but you are able to focus on one thing.
Yeah, of course.
And for how long are you able to?
That depends. If I have a good day, I can do it long, right?
Okay, and
If I have,
what defines a good day? Like a winning streak? Like what defines a good day?
if I feel good, I guess. If I'm like in the mood, right? If I lose one game, I'm like tilted, and
Ah,
I know
shit.
like, all right,
Okay.
I should do something else.
Okay.
That's why I lost the game, and then I just went to watch my car, and then you sent me a message out of the.
Okay, okay.
I know. It's not like I don't know when I have a good or bad day, right?
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
can
yeah.
practice. Like, even if I have a bad day in League, I just go practice too, right?
Okay. Okay.
It's not like I can't practice. I just can't practice for 4 hours.
Okay. So what I'm thinking is it's like a muscle, okay? So you're into fitness, obviously you said, right?
Yeah.
Now imagine your brain as a muscle as well. You know how you do curling?
Yeah,
You
you go
curl
harder than this.
yeah, like for biceps you can curl, for example. Um
Yeah.
you can train for so someone that's very new to curling obviously wouldn't be able to curl like 60 pounds, you know what I mean? Like right off the bat, it's like not normal.
It's smart. That's a good
Right?
example
So
because
yeah.
oh,
Yeah. So your mind is just another muscle, just like your biceps, just like your your traps, your chest, your quads, everything. It's just another muscle, and you can train it.
yes,
Muscles can be trained, right?
of course.
You know this better than most people. Muscles can be trained. So now, how do we train the mind? Well, we can try to meditate.
Let me turn on my air conditioning.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
Have
Yeah.
you
Right.
tried like meditation?
Um. Some guy, I forgot.
Uh huh.
Some guy did recommend it to me. I actually forgot who it was.
That's fine. How did that go? So like you can
I literally. All right. So I do it. That's another thing, right? I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it, and I'm not gonna do it.
okay.
I can. I want to do it, but I can't do it.
Tell him to space out his day. Don't do everything at once. Wake up in the morning and do the drills, and then go outside or do something. And then come back 2 hours later, play 2 games. Okay, maybe that'll work. Where you do different things. But what I'm getting at is I'll go into game in a second with you because I mean, or I'll show you in the game in a minute. But
I
right.
guess it's. I know.
Yeah.
When you said about fitness brain training, right, with bicep curls,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
really. It's actually, I know. Maybe it's a good example.
Uh-huh.
I'm only a low elo, right? So I don't know. But when you said bicep curls, right? People do that. But I guess you can compare. New people go to the gym and they train their biceps and their front delts, right? But experienced people, say me, who've been doing it for 3 years and are like good at it, right?
Uh-huh.
Good proper form stuff. The good people don't train biceps or front delts. It's true. People that they know what they're doing in the gym don't train biceps or front delts because we know when you train backs or when you train back, you also train your biceps. When you deadlift, you use your biceps.
Yeah,
If you
yeah,
do
yeah.
biceps, you're gonna over train it, right? Of course, it's gonna
Oh
be
yeah,
different for
yeah, yeah,
everyone.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I see, I see.
But if no one tells the guy, like you don't have to train your biceps to grow your biceps, he's always gonna train his biceps, and he's only gonna stop his progression because his biceps are gonna not grow because they're overtrained.
Okay. So yeah. Okay. So yeah. So that okay. So let's use another example, right? Let's use deadlifts. So let's say week one, or let's use yeah, let's just use deadlifts. So week one, maybe you do like maybe you're really new to deadlifts and you're just using the bar, right? Maybe you're like really new, right?
Yeah.
Week five, right? So this would be like week one. Week
Yeah.
five, maybe you're doing like maybe you're doing like 20
I guess
20 pounds on each, right?
I guess the fundamentals of fitness is form.
Yeah. And then on week 10 you do like 35 plates, and then on eventually by like week 16 you can do 45, right? You can deadlift like like plates, right?
Right.
That in a way could be the same as like practicing awareness, because in League of Legends having awareness for a longer amount of time does equal success, right? So awareness always equals success in League of Legends, because it's for any other game. It goes, it's for any game possible.
Yeah.
And so we can now practice awareness, because awareness is directly obviously linked to the mind. And if we can envision the mind as a muscle, we can say that let's maybe try meditating. Like, I know this will sound really fucking strange, but like and this is an exercise that people eventually, apparently someone had told me, is you can actually like take your faucet, and then like put it to like very low, but like watch the drops, and then just like pay attention to the drops, right? It's really weird, but if you can do that for like 10 minutes, then that's like practice, because you're essentially you're practicing, or you're practicing being aware of something that has absolutely no significance to you, right?
Yeah.
So that might actually help with you having a lack of awareness on certain things that you don't immediately find significance to, right? Because it's resistance. But I'm not qualified. That's why I don't even know if I can talk to you about this stuff, because I don't know, in order to combat, or not necessarily, maybe I don't even know if you have to combat ADHD. Maybe in a way it could be like you could have resistance to it, but you can fight what it does to you in a way.
Well, it's basically life. Daily life is hell, and you can do nothing about it. Only accept it.
Okay.
It doesn't. It's not like it limits me, but it's not like
Right.
I don't really give a fuck about it.
Okay, so can we assume that if we set up a goal, like an alarm, and we practice it, and we say we meditate for 10 minutes a day, or let's scratch that. Let's do meditation, for 1 minute. 1 minute meditation. The next day 2 minutes. The next day 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, etc. This is like training a muscle. It's like adding weight to it, right? Yeah. Eventually you'll be able to meditate for, let's say, 30 minutes at a time, and this in turn will allow you to pay more attention to the game. Because there are things that are directly linked to attention, right? Because you're attentive at one single thing, which would be your breath, for a longer amount of time. Do you think that something like this could help?
Yeah, a lot of people have recommended meditating.
And have you just not done it?
I just don't. I want to, but I just don't make the time, or find the time. I guess I don't. I guess I don't.
You haven't made an effort.
It's really hard to explain.
Yeah. Okay.
I just don't think about it. I know I want to do it, but I just don't think about it. I get say for example. All right, I walk out the door, get in my car, and drive. And while I'm driving, I don't even remember if I closed the door or not. I sometimes literally, I'm halfway to work, I drive back to check if I closed the front door. Because I just don't remember.
Okay.
And just like I guess I can do it, right?
Right.
Then it's like fitness, but I have to be really motivated to do it. If I'm not really motivated to like meditate, it's not gonna happen. It's like imagine you want to call your mom, but your brain says, "Nah, fam, we're not gonna do it."
Okay. Okay. Fuck. Okay. But do you think you can do 1 minute, and then 2 minutes, and 3 minutes?
Yeah, I think so. But I have to make
a time. Yeah, you have to remember to do it.
It's not the problem. The time is not exactly the problem. It's the doing. I can't do it.
Maybe we could set an alarm. If that works.
I can set an alarm.
Yeah.
But then, I can set an alarm. But then, I can do it. Yeah, I can do it in an alarm.
Yeah. Okay.
I've never tried it.
Yeah. So let's set an alarm, and then meditate for 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, and every single day we're gonna increase it by 1 minute, or even 30 seconds, or even 10 seconds. It doesn't matter. Just increase it, right? And in turn, meditation, it promotes awareness, and awareness will promote success in League, right? Because then you're aware to do the drills, right? Does that make sense? I hope.
Wait, I'm sorry. I was zoned.
No,
What did you
it's
say?
okay. So meditation will promote awareness, right?
Yeah.
Awareness is a key concept to success in League, right? And we're going to be using awareness to do drills.
Okay.
And so with these drills, our goal is not to necessarily be able to remember to do everything or be able to count CS and,
Yeah.
and do all that shit. Our
To do it
goal our goal
autonomously.
could be to have muscle memory. So it's like when you wake up in the mornings. You don't, maybe you don't think about brushing your teeth, but you kind of just do it. Right?
Yeah, just like showering. You do
Yeah,
it
yeah,
every
yeah.
day. But
You just do it. You don't really think about it. You kind of just do it.
Yeah.
In the same way, we can do this with CSing. So again, this is a drill that I wanted to show you. So you're gonna go into
So-
game. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm not. I don't think. Yeah. Right. No. I'm stupid. You're just using an example, but I was gonna say that I'm not exactly like that. It's just. But it's just an example.
Yeah, it's just an example, right? Well,
Yeah.
your CSing isn't the best considering the OPGG,
Of course. Of
right?
course.
But again, we want to increase this, right? And this is just one
Yeah.
drill out of many drills that we would want to do.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So
exactly.
so for this drill, we've practiced our meditation. We are able to pay attention to a certain task for a certain amount of time. We have found the motivation. That's the hard part. I can't help you with that or coach you that.
Yeah. It's just.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. We have the alarm set. We've done that consistently, and so now we've developed the awareness to do this drill. So this first drill is going to be CSing and map awareness. This drill will combat two fundamentals. So what you're going to do. So right now, my eyes are. Okay. So let me actually go here. So right now, let's open Epic here. So my eyes are looking at the minion. Okay. So there are essentially two areas where my eyes are going. In an actual game, or in high level play, there's 3 points. But we're not going to discuss the third point. We're only going to discuss the second point because the third point is advanced. So the 2 points are going to be at the minion that you want to last hit. So in this case, so like here, this could be the minion. Let's say that I want to last hit, right? So I could literally just auto this. Let me just auto it a few times. Okay, so if this is the minion that I want to last hit, my next eye movement will be auto, and then immediately look at the map. So your eyes are actually moving in two directions. The first direction is area A, where you're looking at where the last hit will be. The second direction will be area B. So now what's going to happen is after every single last hit, your eyes are going to track over to your map, and don't think at all. Just look at the map, right? Fucking just pay attention to the cool looking hourglass timer that the dragon's about to spawn on. Look at how just look at the colors of the towers. It doesn't matter what you look at.
You know what? Yeah.
Just look at it, right?
Yeah. You know what I did to improve that? Maybe a tip for people in chat.
Yeah.
You can go in settings, and you can, how map size is limited to 100.
You can
actually
increase it to
250.
you can increase it to like here or something.
Yeah, mine's like that. So
Yeah.
it's bigger, so it's
Yeah.
more part of the screen, so I can look at it easier.
Yeah, perfect. So you can do that.
Helps a lot.
Okay. Yeah. So you can do that. So area A, and then track back to area B, and then back to area A, and then back to B, and you keep doing this over and over again. You try it out for 5 minutes consistently. You do it for 6 minutes. The next day, you do it for 10 minutes, maybe up until you can do it for a longer time, right? Like yesterday, I wasn't streaming, but yesterday I didn't play the game either. I did this. I literally did this for 4 hours.
So you didn't.
I
So you just CS for 4 hours.
I just did this for well, I took a break. I did it for intervals, right? So I did like 30 minutes.
Half-hour session.
Yeah, I did 30 minutes, and then I took a break for 10. I went in 8, and I just went outside or whatever. 30 minutes, 10-minute, 30 minutes, 10, and it was enjoyable because I had music on. I was listening to like podcasts and stuff, and I was just CSing and I was looking at the map. My CS went from 6 to 7 to 9 to 8.5 across multiple games.
Okay, pretty crazy.
Right? Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, my experience. I mean, it's fast for me because I've played multiple roles, but you can increase this. So my CSing maybe was a 6 out of 10, now became a 8.5 or a 9 out of 10. Right? This is just one drill that I've been doing, and I did this for 4 hours last night. And the day before, I did this for another 3 hours. And later tonight, I'm going to do this for another 3 hours. And I'm going to do this for the entire week. And then I'm going to consistently gain a lot of CS. But I'm not...
I do...
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, I know what you mean exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I actually know... Well, I don't want to say I know, but... when I used to learn Japanese, right? Because I was going to do a school thing, like, what do you call it? That you go to another country and someone goes to yours.
Like a exchange program? Yeah.
No, I was gonna go to Japan, right? But I had to know the language first, of course, because you got to do a test before you can go there. Because my friend also did it. And then like I knew I was studying, right? And then I was pretty good at it. And then I used it. I practiced like writing, listening, speaking for like 3-4 hours a day, right? I'd like have apps that I just do, right? Like practicing. I knew all the language, all the kana, and then, like always, 3 months I just stopped doing it. I didn't care anymore.
Okay. Does this work for melee champions? Yes. Okay. Yeah. So it's something like that.
Yeah. So I can do it for a long amount of time a day.
Okay. So you can, or you can, or
I was
you
really motivated.
Oh yeah, so you're motivated. But you're oh, is it dark mode? Holy shit. But you were motivated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am also motivated to learn the game, right?
Right.
Because I think I not realize, but like I noticed the difference is, right, exactly what you were saying earlier. When I was learning the language, well, I guess League is in your eyes also language, right? When I was learning Japanese, I didn't learn everything at once. I first learned how to recognize the hiragana, and then I learned to write it, and then I remembered it how to say it, and then I did the katakana, right? I did one by one until I knew it all.
Okay.
You know, like you said, focus on one thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and you'll be motivated with it.
Yeah, because I could do the other thing, and then I'd like, holy shit, and then I would just go back to do the other part of the alphabet, and then I'd like not know everything anymore, but like after a couple times of doing it, I'd know it all again.
Yeah. So I mean, there's memory.
Yeah.
Right. There's memory involved with that. Okay.
Yeah, but I did take Adderall when I studied.
Okay. I mean, I don't know if that's like a long-term bad thing, but.
Well, it's ADHD medicine, but like I don't take it because there's too many drawbacks to like the benefits.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It sort of works, but not really, right? It takes my day from a 4 out of 10 to like a 5.5 out of 10. You know what I mean? But then the drawbacks, there's like so many side effects that are just cancer to live with.
It's not worth it.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Okay. I think most medications aren't like good in the long run.
Good?
I think I'm not a pharmacist, but I'd assume.
Did you say good or not good?
Not good in the long term. I think most medicine.
Oh, yeah,
I think most medication is probably not good.
Yeah, just like melatonin, like to sleep.
Yeah. I use melatonin for like a week because I had serious sleeping. I had insomnia, so.
I've used it for 10 years in a row.
Oh wow. Okay.
And no one told me to stop, and now I can no longer sleep without it. That's why it fucking sucks a lot.
Yeah. Because then your body relies on melatonin.
Yeah. So I just fucking smoke weed before I go to bed.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay.
But it's legal here, so don't worry about it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. So, Yeah, that's the drill you should be doing, right? So does that make sense so far?
Yeah, isolate the things.
Isolation, yeah, right. So we've covered map awareness and we've covered CSing. Resource management and trading and mouse camera can also be done with another drill.
Okay.
The body actually makes melatonin. That's what
Yeah,
it's the
I know.
chemical that helps you sleep. Yeah,
It
someone asked
makes
in
it,
chat.
but if you take it in a long run, your body stops. Just like working out and like body builds testosterone, right? Your body produces it, but if you inject it, it's gonna stop.
Yeah, because it doesn't need it, I assume.
Yeah, it's already getting it. It doesn't
Yeah.
need to work to get it.
Yeah.
You can stop, but it can take 2 months for it to go back to normal. And I don't know how long. That's after taking it for a year, and I've taken it for 10, so I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So
But no one-
yeah. Does that help so far? Like the drills?
yeah, that's pretty smart.
Okay. So the drills are good. So the second drill is I don't have to go into a game and explain it. The second drill you can just 1v1 people. Right?
Yeah.
Right? You can just 1v1 people. Because then that practices trading, it practices resource management, and it practices mouse and sort of camera. Right?
All right.
Camera.
Does it matter if the other person is good or bad? Because I have one friend I play with, and he's bronze.
Well, you can go on my Discord. So if you go into my Discord
Okay.
and you go into like what the hell is it? Looking for 1v1s. These are
Okay.
like yeah, everyone here is looking for 1v1s. You can
Very
just
nice.
you can just contact them.
Right. I cannot look in your Discord because it says I have to verify my phone.
Oh, I didn't know that. What's your name?
USE lowercase Romeo.
I don't know, I'll just give you the gold rank. Okay, does it work? Should work.
Oh yeah, you do not have permission to send, but I can. Wait, I am getting called. 1 second.
Yeah, no worries, no worries.
Hello.
During either. Oh boy, he's in a call. So just give him a second. I'm gonna mute him for now until he's on his call. Yeah, this coaching session is very, very difficult for me. I'm still trying to figure out how to help him. Are you ready? Oh, he's still on the call. Okay, just let me know when he's ready. I should do more research on ADHD. I know, but like but like it's very like uncommon that I think the last time one time I coached someone with this was years ago, but I had a client who had Tourette's, and he physically wasn't able to play the game, so I had to adjust his keyboard in a way that it could affect his the certain movements he would have.
Hello.
Yeah, hello, hey, can you hear me?
Wait, what did he have?
He had Tourette's.
Oh.
Yeah. So I had to actually like physically I had to adjust his keyboard in a way where
What did you do?
yeah even like in trades like even between trades he would have like these like what do you call them, ticks? I don't know if that's the real I don't know if that's
ticks.
yeah
I sometimes get ticks, but that's side effect from medicine. But then I just slam my tab like until it feels right, I guess.
yeah all right. But I had to adjust his keyboard that way and his like his posture in a way where even if he had like ticks happen, he was still able to play the game. Right? It was a fucking hard session, but we did it.
Yeah.
Right?
Nice.
Yeah, so I guess that's probably like the one time that I did that. But anyways, yeah, so drills are what I guess we would have to talk you'd have to try to do.
Yeah.
Right? So do the CSing drill and the map awareness drill that I talked about. And then do the resource management, and with resource management, mouse, camera, and trading, just do 1v1s. And then on top of that, your best bet is to watch my the hell is it? Where the hell is it? No, not wave sequencing. God damn it. Where's the video?
And match at 3.
God damn it. I hate hearing my voice.
At 2 minutes and
Same. How's my mic quality, by the way?
It's good, it's good. So right here.
Okay, so this is gonna be
Yours is better on stream than in Discord.
Yeah. So right here, effective training in League of Legends.
Mm-hmm.
This video, I basically cover video for the everything. It's gonna be effective. I
Right.
cover drills that you can take a look at. I'll send that to you.
Okay.
You can take a look at that. But
I think I have that opened already.
yeah, so you can just practice these things, right? So here's the first drill. This is where I talk about movement in and out for spacing. This is cooldown CD callouts. This you need a partner. And then this third drill, don't worry about the third drill, because the third drill is unnecessary. It requires too much at your level.
What's the third drill?
It's bouncing on certain waves relative to jungle movements.
Oh, okay.
It's not worth doing if you're in the gold. Just practice the first two, because this drill is like, this is more like diamond. This is only for like diamond master, to be honest. The third one, the first two are for like low elo. They're like bronze, silver, gold, you know, iron, all that stuff. Yeah. So you want to do the first two, okay? Third one, just skip it.
Okay.
Okay.
I have to isolate that video.
Yes. Isolation
Look,
practice.
Wait. Do you see my screen?
Yeah.
Maybe it helps, maybe I don't. Anything, right? And whatever. Alright, so you see how many tabs I have opened?
Uh-huh.
But like, that's not all. I also have these. These are like coincidentally. I watched on your thing. I was watching Uzi Vods because you said it to this guy.
Uh-huh.
Look, I watch it to here, right? Theory session. If my internet doesn't. Alright, I guess it crashes.
Right. So
I hear sound, but there's no video playing. Nice. But look, that's not it. I also have here another. Look how many tabs I have opened. This, I guess, this is my. Shit, I can hear it all.
is this like your do you watch all these videos?
That's oh my god. Yes and no. You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna show
Look, I
his
have all
screen.
this open. I would like say this is my brain, right? I have all this. Say these are all the things I have to do in League of Legends. All these tabs.
Can I show that on stream?
Sure, I don't care.
Okay.
It's kind of bugging out.
Yeah, that's fine.
This one is right. So, right, I can't say this is. Look, I have songs. Then I have an anime I want to watch. Your debate on mobalytics, then something fitness, macro play. But they're all here, and I all do it, right? Well, not do. They're there. Say each of these is a different thing. One CSing, trading,
Yeah.
all these things, right? But they're all here, but I don't finish them all. See how they're only here. It's not fully watched.
So you haven't finished any of these videos?
Some I can't finish. I say alright. Show you what happens. Basically, I watch this and I'm like, okay. And then on my right screen, I have Discord. I get a message, and as soon as I get a message, I forget all about this video. And then I'm here and like, oh hey, this song. I like this song. Click. And then I listen to the song and I'm just vibing. And I'm like, wait a second, I have to do this. And I'm like, oh yeah, wait, I see this. And then I watch the gold series. And then I minimize it because I'm gonna play a game of League. Right? And then it's
Right.
gone. And then
Right.
oh, wait, I'm faced with Twitch, right? And then someone in the video, it's like, oh, your OPGG. And I'm like, oh, my OPGG. And then I go here. And I forgot all about the video that mentioned I have to go check my OPGG. As soon as I take the next step, I forget everything before. So if in the video you say, alright, you said to him, in one of these videos, you said watch Uzi, right? For his movements. I stopped the video. I was like, okay, let's see what he's all about. I watch the video, see another even 1 minute. I go to the video and
So
okay,
so that's what I'm saying. That you gotta stop watching content. You gotta stop watching everybody. Close all the tabs that you don't want. Just close everything.
I can't. I'm too attached to all my tabs.
Okay, but again, you don't have. I'm saying is stop watching League content.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Stop feeding more information to your brain, because right now, there's no point in doing that. It doesn't help you. So, don't watch my videos. The one video you need to watch is just the effective training video, and that's just because it is more focused on the physicality of the game more than it is like theory and stuff, right?
Yeah, so I guess the tabs are sort of like deep gameplay and like how I watch, right?
Yeah,
Say
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
playing, I focus on, like, say I'm bot. At first I start attacking the wave, right? I make sure I last hit, make sure I don't get trolled or what do you call it, cheesed,
Okay.
right? And then I get level 2, and then when we get level 2 first, I ping it for help to go in, right? And then we go in, make the 2 trade, and then I go back to CSing. And once I start the next thing, I forget everything that I was focused on.
So that's what you want to do
Say
though.
say if I'm focused
Uh-huh.
on CSing, I'm just CSing. I'm not. I forget about trading sometimes if I lose focus. You know. Not always, of course, not always, but if I lose focus.
Okay.
Right. Oxygen sensor, because I read it in a forum, and then like, okay, wait, I also need the intake. I need the tune, right? This song is pretty good, right?
Right.
And I'm like, oh shit, but this song is also nice, but I don't want to lose this song. So I open it in a new tab and forget all about this, but I don't want to close it. So it's still in my brain, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like, oh, self-made. Oh, he played Kha'Zix. Like,
So
okay,
so
Kha'Zix is
so
the-
again, right? This comes back with the thing where we want to stop thinking about
Yeah.
these random things and just focus on. I look at map. I look at. I try to last hit. That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? You just do it over and over again. And then for the second drill, I 1v1, nothing more. Right? So, shit. Let's make this as simple as we can, less variables better. So, first thing, stop watching LoL content. Right? Only watch the one video I sent with drills. That's the only video of mine you should be watching. The second thing you do is you practice the meditation, right? Or the faucet analogy that I gave.
Yeah.
I don't know how to spell faucet. Someone
No,
correct me.
whatever, I
It's
know.
probably wrong. Yeah. Analogy where you watch you pay attention to something without significance, right? Oh my god,
Significance.
I'm fucking illiterate.
Significance. Significance.
All right, you know what I mean. You know what I
Yeah.
mean. You know what I mean.
Type signif. Fucking hell.
Yeah. Right. Holy shit, my brain is like fucking. I can't think anymore. Right. Right. So the second thing is that you practice meditation, with like the faucet analogy, where you pay attention to something without something that has absolutely no significance to you, it doesn't give you any value in any way, right? The third thing you do is you practice, and this is like scaling, right? So you do like, I just said scaling. You do like 1 minute, then you do it like 2 minutes, then you do it like 3
Scale
minutes.
my brain.
You know what I mean? You essentially make your brain as a muscle,
Yeah.
right?
I said, do you have 2 monitors? Close Discord. It doesn't matter if Discord's closed or not. If I look at my phone, I forgot what I was doing before, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Right,
Do I have
go
2
on.
monitors? I do, yeah. So your brain is really just another muscle. And then the third thing you do is, let me actually get rid of the bottom part because it doesn't look good. The third thing you want to do is you can practice the drills. So drill number 1, which is going to be CSing plus map awareness, and then drill number 2, which is going to be 1v1s. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You want to do drill number 1 first, and then drill number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Not the other way around, because that doesn't work as well. You want to do 1, and then you want to do 2. Okay?
Alright, let me write this down.
Yeah. I can send this to you, by the way, in chat or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, send it.
I'm thinking of anything else that we talked about that I'm not already addressing. Stop watching LoL content. Watch one video.
Isolate, stop watching LoL content.
Yeah. Practice the meditation.
Meditate. Sorry.
Yeah. No, it's okay. Yeah, meditation. Envision the brain as a muscle. Practice drills. in the practice tool thing, and then do drill 1, drill 2, and I think that's actually it. I think doing anything else other than this would be pretty bad, because we need to limit our variables. So the goal is to think less but be able to do more. So muscle memory, right?
Yeah.
Muscle memory is what we're going for. We can do this until diamond, right? But our goal is not to hit challenger, where we have to constantly be able to keep track of several things at one given point, right? But if you watch my videos, that's what I'm doing. I'm keeping track of multiple things at one point.
Yeah,
And
I can do that.
and that's hard. It's not that you're incapable. It's
Yeah,
just that you're not practiced, and it is actually harder for you, which is completely fine, right?
You're actually 5-head, you know that?
Yeah. So we literally we play with what we have. You know, if we don't have certain chess pieces, we try to win the game. You know, without with what we have, right? We're not gonna complain just because we don't have a rook or we don't have whatever chess piece. Doesn't mean that, you know, we still can't play the game.
I can play chess.
Probably better than me, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So these are the 3 things you need to do. These things will help you get better at the game, and it'll obviously be able to, you know, it'll be more physical and muscle memory than it is actually like mental APM. Okay.
Yeah. Wait, do I practice this in practice tool or actually just go in game? And
Practice tool. Don't go into game. None of the drills are required to go into game.
Then how do I?
Mhm.
What was I gonna ask?
How do you practice it?
Not exactly, because like CSing I can just last it, right? I already do that. Well, I started doing that a couple days ago, like 10 minutes before first game of the day. But I guess the map awareness. But if you say look at it, but don't just like look at it, but don't look, right? Or something like that. You said.
Yeah.
You said
For drill 1, for drill 1, where you go into the custom game, look at the map, but don't process anything. Don't.
Why not? If I look at it and I don't, if say the jungler is in like walking over a ward to my lane, and I look at it without looking at the jungler, I still won't know he's coming.
Yeah, but the thing is you're not doing step 1. Step 1 is just to look at it. If you can just look at it,
okay, smart.
You will automatically be able to process it. Automatically, it will happen. But the goal isn't to process. The goal is to be able to physically do everything that it takes to get better at League of Legends with absolutely zero processing. So literal. Now I'm trying to make this not sound offensive, but like the best way I can say this is literally brainless playing. You know, like I am urging you to play on autopilot.
Oh, I go on autopilot a lot as well.
Yeah, like so I'm actually telling you to autopilot. Right? Because autopilot is just physical. Like I can autopilot in like silver and I will carry the game. Because I don't need to think. I can just go 10-0.
I always try to get out of autopilot, so I should
Right?
just let it go.
Just let it happen. Don't try to fight it. Just like with meditation, you're going to have all these random thoughts. Don't fight them. Just let them happen.
Maybe that's why I'm good at driving.
Yeah.
I can do everything, and like I know, like I just brake when I need to, like without thinking.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. And then there's going to be people that are being like, oh, it's good to autopilot. No, it's not good to autopilot. This is specific to him. This is specific to him. Right? This is specific to his situation. Jesus Christ. Do not, you know. Right? Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah, fuck. I forgot what I was going to say now because he said this. Anyways.
It sounds like me.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's the same thing where get so good that you have the mechanics to just autopilot in gold. I can autopilot in gold. I can go into game, not think, and go 7-0 out of lane. right?
Right. So I
Be-
should not think about.
Yes.
Rotating.
Yes,
I should
yes.
not think about. You said macros irrelevant below diamond.
Macro is irrelevant. Even in diamond,
Yeah.
macros are relevant. People don't think it's so here.
Everyone is always, when I was like with other people like trying to teach me how to play, they would always be like, no, you should have gone top here, and you were like, nah, below diamond you could just walk down bot and end the game. I was like, wait.
Yeah, you
What?
could. It doesn't matter. Don't listen. Yeah, don't listen to people who tell you to do whatever. Right? They themselves don't even know.
You
right?
think different. That's why I
Yeah.
wanted to book you as soon as possible.
Yeah. So yeah, autopilot is good in this case. Okay. I never thought I would say that, but in this case, it's good. Okay.
Actual smart, because everyone like told me to think about so many things, like, oh, yo, if this wave is like this, you go this, that's, and then if that guy is there, you go top. If that guy is here, you go there. If your team at Drake, you ward it. If you push, you ward Drake. That's what like all these things.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit.
Like,
There's a lot of stuff to do, but the reality is, just kill the enemy. You know.
Yeah, like CS:GO, click their head.
Yeah. Just win. It's like so, yeah. Right? Anyways, my final advice is literally just win, which is like the most, random, surface level thing. But it is what it is. Okay, do you have any questions about anything so far?
If I do autopilot, right, I do, because I'm not consistent, right, because I either troll or I like get really fed. What do I don't, a lot of times I get fed. Say I play my lane really well, right? And then it's laning phase over. I don't know what to do after laning phase when I'm fed, and then say I'm 6-0 fucking now Draven, right? I'm fucking at their tier 1 tower, and then I press tab, and enemy Talon 8-0. This comes in, I'm dead. Like spacing, but I don't. How do I, after laning phase, how can I transition my lead into the win without?
Right. I see what you're saying. So your question is how to transition lead into win.
If I get ahead, I just get 4-man tower dove by their Talon or Silas, whatever. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like I don't, obviously spacing and stuff, but if I stay away, they just, my team.
So okay. So let's say so there is
You said just go bot, right? I did. I was fed with Ashe, and then I tried to do what you said. I just ignored Drake, ignored top. I just went bot and kept going.
So which one? So do you see this?
Yeah.
Yeah. So which one is Do you know which to use where?
There is over there. There is like their people.
They are, yeah.
There is they are.
Yeah. How do you know this?
Because I'm a god at English.
because you know the language of English.
Yeah. I know English better than English people.
There you go. Right? Because this is because you know the language.
Yeah.
But you're not asking me questions on, now if I was an English teacher and you're good at it and you understand English as a language, you're not asking me which one to use where, you just know where to plug it. Just like in League of Legends, if you understand the language of LoL, then these things they click.
Yeah, I know what you mean, because I was taught English like when I was young.
Yeah.
I would watch Family Guy and Comedy Central. That's how I learned it.
Okay.
Because I was young, right? So my brain was like, And then I was into school.
Not the best show to watch as a kid, but go on.
We were starting to get taught at English, and I knew everything. I was like, I just knew how to write, I knew how to speak, I knew everything. But when the teacher asked me, all right, why do you use this? I didn't know. I just looked at the sentence and I knew what was correct.
Yeah. That again, it's like knowing. It's like being able to do without knowing. Exactly. It's like effortless thought or thoughtless effort.
Look at the sentence know what fit, if it's correct or not.
Yeah.
Without knowing past tense and all.
You can try to search. You can try to search up like flow. If you know what that is, flow state.
Flow. I mean like flow as in like very smooth.
Yeah,
flowing, like if someone has a sick beat, it says a good flow.
No, flow state.
Like Ski Mask has a sick flow.
No, no. Flow state, like you can do without thinking. It's thoughtless effort, in a way.
Exactly. All right.
Right?
Like using your mouse when you're on a computer.
Yeah. You don't think, or it's like using your. It's like or more like it's like I don't know if you've ever been in a race. Have you?
A what?
A race? Like
Race?
have you ever raced anybody in your car? I know it's like not the most responsible thing to do, but
I have a race car. Yeah.
right.
But do you like cars?
I'm not very big into cars, but you know, people can you can race people, and you can zoom through traffic. Don't ever do this. Obviously,
Yeah.
you'll get arrested. But
And then I embarrassed some AMGs when I'm telling.
yeah. You're not really sometimes like you're not really thinking. Or this is a terrible example. Let's use like professional athletes. They don't really have to think when they play. Sometimes they just kind of do it.
Like Usain Bolt, he can run fast, but then people who can't run fast are trying to figure out how to run fast.
How to run fast, yeah, but he just does it, right?
Yeah.
And then when he's in competition, he doesn't think. He's able to go into flow state,
Yeah.
right? Flow state is really good, I think, for this, for you especially, because if you're able to go into this kind of state of mind, then you'll be able to, you know. Again, I'm trying to approach this.
Yeah.
From
That's really good.
from someone who has like I don't have a background in any of this stuff.
You know, you're actually 5 head. You know that?
But I mean, it's just really hard to you know, because I'm not a professional at like how the mind works, obviously, but I'm just going off of what I know, and I think that this will help you.
Yeah, but it's actually really smart.
Yeah.
Because all the things I'm good at, I don't know how I got good at them. Just like English, I literally knew there was one day, boom, I could speak English fluently. I don't even remember learning my first words or anything. I could just do it.
Yeah.
Just like driving, I didn't learn. I could just do it. The problem is, I don't know.
The fuck.
I guess the same. I don't know what
Yeah.
I did to be so good at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
So I never thought about it. Just like you're advising me, right? I just
Yeah.
made it automatic.
Yeah.
But I never thought about that until you're saying this stuff right now. So that's
Yeah.
why you're 5 head.
Okay. Does that make sense to you? Do you have is there anything else you wanna address, talk about?
Wait, let me see if I know what I have. I had some things written down, but they're all stupid because they don't. Yeah, I guess tilting.
Oh,
I tilt a lot. I get
that's
angry.
like
I have a couple permabands, but
oh my god. Okay. Tilt is like oh man.
Someone has to let them know
Tilt's
their
like another
shit, but
2
I'm
hour.
also
Tilt's
shit,
like another
so it
2 hour
doesn't make
discussion.
sense.
Yeah. This has been the longest coaching session I've ever done, actually.
It's only been 1 hour and 20 minutes, not even.
Has it?
Yeah, it's 1 hour.
Maybe
and
I'm just thinking so
15
much
minutes.
that it's like it feels like okay, so it's like tilt, I guess could be like
I know when I'm tilted, like game's over. I'm not.
yeah.
If
So
I do it again, I'm
to
playing
approach
good
so
and my
okay.
support starts farming,
So-
I'm like, alright.
So the first question is why so tilt
I guess I'm
equals
too emotionally involved.
yeah. So I mean that's fine to a degree, right? It means you have
I care.
emotions. Right, you have care. You care and you're mad or let's just say emotions.
I really care about getting better and getting the win. So
Right.
if someone tries to ruin it, I just call them cancellations and stuff.
Right. So tilt equals emotions, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and emotions can be a good thing, obviously, but in some cases, emotions can be a bad thing, right?
Yeah, 'cause I know I don't like it when I do it, but at the time I can't control it.
Yeah, because emotions equals like rational thought isn't present, right?
Yeah.
Or we can say like less thinking, right? Now this is kind of like the opposite of what we've been talking about, where I've been promoting less thinking throughout the session, but now I'm promoting more thinking with tilt.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know
Yeah,
what you
yeah, yeah. With this with tilt, it's more like significance, right? Fuck. How do I explain this? Oh, I have notes. I have notes on my phone. Hold on. Oh, fuck. Where's my phone? Oh, I have notes on my phone, and I think they could help you, but I don't know where I put my phone. Yeah, I just lost my phone in my own room. Okay, whatever. Oh, now I have to remember. Hold on, let me think.
Where did you just put it?
I watched I watch a lot of like I watch a shit ton of TED Talks, but that's not.
What?
Yeah, like TED Talks. You know what TED Talks are?
TikToks?
No, not TikTok. Jesus Christ, TED Talks.
I don't watch.
TED
Talks.
Talks.
Yeah, about people like I almost became a school shooter, things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So. Yeah. Shit. Okay. Whatever. It's fine.
What do you watch? How I Became a Millionaire.
No. Like how to control the mind, how to manage the mind, not control, but how to like.
I actually. All right. I started reading. Right. Wait. Let me see if I can find it.
Sure.
Psychology books.
Okay.
But obviously, I only got to 10% and got bored. But
Okay.
I did. Fuck. Because I can't find it anymore, but I have it somewhere on my PC. Anyways, I started this. Here, Social Psychology for Dummies and Rough Guide to Psychology. So I could like, because it's about the mind, right? So maybe I was thinking if I can learn how the brain works, I can maybe apply it to myself, and then better my life and also with League.
Okay. Yeah. I mean that could help, right? Now
like your TED Talks.
Right. So tilt equals emotions, right? Emotions aren't bad, but emotions aren't also like sometimes emotions aren't even good.
Yeah, if they're bad emotions.
Yeah. Or sometimes just strong emotions can turn certain situations and make them look different, right? Like it can cloud your judgment of rational thinking or reality. Emotions can cloud reality, right? So that's when someone gets angry, chances are they're not going to be thinking rationally. They might do something they might regret later, right?
That's why when someone has a win streak, they're more prone to keeping that win streak because
Yes.
they're like happy about it.
Yes,
so they
yes.
keep playing well.
Yes, exactly. So tilt equals emotions. Now, what I'm saying is stop giving significance to your emotions. So this is going to sound terrible, but emotions equals like useless. Right?
Yeah.
We if we stop giving significant to emotions, let's not say useless. Let's say emotions happen, but emotions are kind of like the random thoughts you get. You know, because you said you get cluttered with a lot of thoughts, but you don't give any value to them. Right?
Yeah.
You don't get like I said, if I told you that, hey, I'm gonna write an orange 7 on the screen, you're telling me that you're gonna be seeing yellow, blue, red, and all that other stuff, like different numbers. You know what I mean?
I'm not seeing, but like.
And not seeing, but like thinking.
Yeah, that's
Right?
like that.
So, but you don't give value to these things.
Yeah, I'm focusing on trying to sing the right thing.
Yeah, exactly. And so, just because we're angry, the first thing you can do is you can ask yourself, okay, wait a minute, step back. I am angry. As a person, I'm angry. And you can try to be aware of that. And if you are aware of your anger or you're aware of your tilting isn't really going to happen. Now, let's say, for example, that, so this is you. Okay, so this is your mind. Right? This is your body. Okay? Because if you get angry, you're going to do stupid plays, so they kind of connect. And this is you. Okay? Now, you has to have distance between the mind and your body, right? If you stop connecting these three and you give distance between yourself and your mind, meaning your thought process, and you along with your body, then you can better manage these two aspects.
Yeah.
which would be your mind and your body. But if you identify with these two things and you attach yourself to these two variables, then if someone tells you you look like shit one day, you're going to feel like crap the entire day.
True.
If someone tells you that, hey, you know, you
Law of
could lose a few more pounds, all of a sudden your body now identifies you as a person. But if there is distance between these two, then you're going to be like, okay, this guy called me fat, but am I fat? No, I'm not. There's distance.
Yeah, but yeah.
Right? Well, that was like the worst like example I could have given, right? Like tilt. Am I tilted? You can't determine if you're tilted if you are essentially wrapped up inside of your own mind. Until there is distance between you and your mind, you will never determine that this tilt actually exists. It's like looking at traffic, right? When you're in traffic, it feels like shit. But what about the people who are on a plane that are watching all the traffic? Kind of looks kind of cool, you know, with all the cars and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So on a bird's eye view, it looks really nice. Kind of looks cool, but
yeah, because when you see it, it's like, oh, that's nice.
yeah, it's nice. But
when
when you're in it, come on, you know, you're not.
Yeah.
It's not as pretty.
Exactly.
So that's why I'm saying there has to be distance between who you are versus what your mind is and what your body is. Don't connect these two. Make them separate, because they are two separate entities. And acknowledge when one thing is happening.
Mind and body.
Yeah.
How do I what do you separate?
Because
when I'm tilted, like, there's no speaking to me, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
dangerous to talk to me when I'm tilted.
Yeah, but that's because you are your mind has hijacked, and you have determined your self-value and your worth with your mind, meaning these two things are now attached. You don't want that. So if you meditate, for example, there's meditations where there's things that help you with this. I can send you some stuff later. But you essentially want to be able to remind yourself that your thought processes are not you, and your body, you know, if you make a misplay or, you know, whatever happens, is not you. Meaning that anything that happens in the game does not identify you as a person, and what your mind state or your thought processes might be, or your emotions, do not identify you as a person either. Meaning that on day one, you know, on day one, if I'm super tilted, right, I know that I'm tilted, and so I play back. I don't play the game as much. Day two, I'm not tilted, and I know that, so then I play well. You can't determine these things if you have attached your mind and your body, or you have attached your self-worth and your mind to the same thing. So you are creating space between, you know. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, this is what I mean by give emotions less value.
Yeah.
Like when someone pisses me off, you know, I don't get angry. In fact, my girlfriend thinks I'm kind of a psycho for not getting ever getting angry. But
you know, it's weird.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Basically, I never really get angry. Because I know that my I know that when I'm angry, I know when I'm angry.
Yeah, I know what you mean, because in real life, when people are like angry at me for, like, say, not doing something because, like, because I have ADHD, I can't.
Sorry. Can you give me 1 second? I have to close the door. Sorry, that wasn't towards you. That was someone else who wanted something. If you can give me like 1 second, I'll be right back.
Alright.
Okay? Yeah. 1 second.
Right. I have to try not to forget it. What I was gonna say. I already forgot it. What the fuck? Yeah. Okay, I remember.
Yeah, just give me like a minute.
Alright, let's hope I don't forget what I was gonna say in that minute. What are you talking to me? I actually forgot what I was gonna say. Okay, I remember. Alright, stream takeover. No, just kidding. I can't scare stream. Alright, hey, what's up? It's your boy, stream hosting now. Am I gonna turn on this voice sound? Wait, how loud is today? Hey, oh my god, this voice. Alright, who else be hating their own voice? Alright, I guess no one. Witty is live. Okay. Okay.
Nah, sorry about that. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
No.
Right, what I was
Okay.
what I was gonna say that about you said you're not getting mad, right? Because I know what you mean. IRL. Say when I because I have ADHD, I have trouble doing basic stuff, right? Say
Okay.
I have to call my mom, right? But I can't. For some reason, my brain just tells me I can't do it. I just don't do it, right? Because it's hard for me. Same with making a doctor appointment. Say, and then my dad gets angry at me.
Okay.
Oh, you should have called your mom, blah, blah, blah. And I don't get upset, right? People get, like, say someone gets angry at me or upset.
Yeah.
And I don't get angry. I just look at them and I don't feel any, well, I don't want to say any emotion, but I just look at them and I'm like, oh, okay. Right? And then they get more pissed off because I don't get upset that they're upset at me. But I do get upset when in League, right? I don't know
Yeah.
why. It's
Well,
just League.
It might
Out
be.
of League,
It might
I'm
be
not, like-
because you've given significance to it,
Yeah.
which isn't bad, but you have to realize that your rank is not you.
Yeah, because I get
These are
upset.
two
right?
different
'Cause,
things.
I want to be better for myself, right?
Uh-huh.
But I also want to, I guess, prove to my friends who also play that I am better, right?
Yeah.
No, it's not about that. I really don't really like care because I mean he's silver, right? So it's like
I mean, yeah.
it's like it's sort of the same.
It doesn't. Yeah.
And I just I just want to, I guess, make myself proud as well. Because I know I can be better, but it upsets me when I lose as well. Right? So when people try to make me lose, it upsets me because it's like, fuck, I might demote, right? And I just get upset. And then I get tilted.
That's, I think, where the problem is. What is... Okay. What is... Okay, so you get... What are you, right? You're silver 1 or you're plat 1? I don't remember.
Gold. I
No,
have two accounts.
Oh, yeah,
gold for.
you're gold 4.
Peak
Okay.
gold 2.
Let's say you hit plat 4.
Right.
So what?
Then I hit platform.
Yeah, great. You got better. Now what?
Then I'm proud at myself. Then I'm like, oh fuck yeah.
Okay.
Just like when I tried a year. I was
So
like, oh, shit, I really...
so plat 4 equals happy. Is that can we say that's a
happiness?
can we say that's a fact?
Yes.
Okay.
Everyone, I think that's serotonin.
Plat 4, okay, plat 4 equals happy. If that's a fact, what if you reverse this? What if happy equals plat 4?
That's the same thing.
Yeah, it is the same thing, but it's actually not, in a way. When you're really happy, when you're in a really good mood, do you usually do things better than when you're in a bad mood?
Wait, can you say that again?
If you're in a good mood, do you just
Yeah.
do things better than when you're in a bad mood?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Most
never really in a super good mood because, like, you know.
yeah. But if we can acknowledge that
If I'm Yeah, if I'm in a good mood, say if I'm at work, right, and I'm like, all right, let's just fucking get this bread,
Right,
then
right,
I'm
right,
like,
right, 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 right. Exactly.
ramming through the work, and
Yeah,
if
yeah.
I'm not really feeling it, I
So,
don't do it.
so good mood equals efficiency, right?
Yeah.
So now instead of so now how do we target efficiency? We have to get into a good mood.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why happy equals plat 4, not plat 4 equals happy. You have to find happiness and content with
Okay,
being
now I
gold
understand it.
and be joyful about that in order to be efficient and then achieve platinum. The opposite can't happen. It can actually, but only for a short time. If someone locked you up and put you in a 3x3 box to live in for 5 days, you're gonna feel pretty miserable, right? But let's say one day we decide to increase that to a 6x6 box. You're gonna feel pretty good
Yeah,
about that. You're gonna have some space now. You can walk a little bit.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But eventually, after a week, you're gonna want a 12x12 box.
Yeah, that's why I was gonna say that once I'm plat 4, I'm happy, but I'll be happy for 2 weeks, and then I'm like, oh man, I
Yes.
wish it was
So
easy.
so 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 plat 4 does not actually mean happy. It only means happy for a little bit. Eventually, you're gonna start obsessing over D4, and then you're gonna
Yeah.
work a shit ton to get D4. So why do that to yourself? Why make this so? That sounds like hell. Instead, be content with where you are, be joyful with life, and be happy with where your progress. And then because of that, it will promote efficiency. And with efficiency, getting plat 4 is not difficult. Neither is getting D4, and neither is getting masters. Does that make sense?
So what you're saying, I should not care about my rank.
You should not care about your rank.
I don't
Not not
really
not
care.
to not to not to the degree that no, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is your rank should not determine your happiness. Now how? Got to do some soul searching. I don't know you personally well enough. But
If you're down.
your rank cannot determine your emotional state.
Yeah.
If you are if you're a happy person but you're happy because of the rank, you're not going to be happy for very long. Most people aren't happy for very long. You get a quick promotion at work, great. You're making a little bit more money, great. You're going to be happy for a little bit. The next
Yeah,
year, it's going to be
then you get
normal.
used to the money. So
Yeah. The next year, you're not going to have that same kind of happiness. It's
Yeah.
it's the same thing by locking you up in a 3x3, giving you temporary happiness, but then eventually you're going to want that 12x12. And then even then you're going to want more. So there's no cutoff. Where's the cutoff? Are you going to hit rank 1? No. You can't just hit rank 1. Right?
I know exactly what you mean, but it's also like part of human nature.
It is part of human nature, but I'm here to I'm telling you to break human nature.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? This is not just
That's-
coaching. This is like I've learned these things from multiple mentors of mine, and none of this shit I've made up, by the way. This is all stuff that has been passed. This is knowledge that I've
Yeah.
learned that I'm telling you. All of this
I
is
know.
actually quotes by people that I've
Yeah,
followed and
that's-
whatever.
that's for sure. It does. It is something to think about. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Alright, but okay, but you say that, right? But if I think about it, right? Let's say we never had this session, right?
Uh-huh.
And then I'm just gonna be happy
Uh-huh.
with where I'm at,
Uh-huh.
right? Because a lot of times I literally don't care about my rank, right? I play with my friend even though he's like not as good as me, but I mean we're both in the end of the day we're both bad, right?
Uh-huh.
But he's like a little bit worse than me, and we play, and then I know there's a chance he might feed and lose us the game.
Uh-huh.
But I don't really care because I guess I value the time with him more than the rank. So I'd care about winning, but at the same time it's like But I
Well,
feel if
yeah.
I stop caring about it and just be happy that I won't, like, be dedicated, be dedicated enough to actually climb. You know what I mean? Because if there's no,
But why does dedication have to come through dissatisfaction? What's the word? Dissatisfaction? That's not a word. Dissatisfied?
so well, what if you're on a ladder, right?
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
on the middle of the ladder, and you're like, okay, I'm happy where I'm at, right? I'm not gonna worry about walking up. Like you still have to climb the ladder. Not like a league ladder, but I'm talking about a physical ladder.
Right.
It's just-
Unsatisfied. Okay, I'm illiterate today. Yeah. Well, fuck. Now I don't know what I was gonna say. Sorry. Go ahead. What were you saying?
I forgot.
Goddamn. Okay, this is a. Yeah,
Uh,
this is a mess.
the
Look.
physical ladder. The physical ladder.
Yeah.
If you're climbing a physical ladder and you're halfway there and you're like, if I stretch my arm, I can still, I don't know, clean this window, right?
Okay.
I'm happy. I can clean the window, so I did my job, right?
Yeah.
But, like to do your job better, like you have to make an effort to climb that ladder. So if you're happy at the middle to just reach your arm and be able to do it, you know what I mean?
So wait. But going back to your earlier point, you said that you being just happy, wouldn't achieve the rank because the motivation.
I feel like I would stop I feel like if I stopped caring about it, then I would stop caring about improving.
Right. Now, to a degree, yes. In a way, well, not necessarily, because when you're happy, you're clear, you're clear-minded, meaning that anything you think about does not have a massive amount of emotions. Remember, emotions equals less thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, but because you're happy, it's a positive. Although happiness is also an emotion, it's not a negative emotion, and so more thinking, actually, it promotes thought process. It promotes thinking. It promotes rational thoughts that obviously will be better for you. And so whatever you decide in that moment of happiness is what you do. And I can guarantee that while you're happy, this will actually motivate you to do more. Not actually detract. It'll want you to do more. Because when you're happy, you want to do the things you love doing. And if you love League of Legends, that's what you're going to do. If you don't love League of Legends, then yeah, it's going to do the opposite. You're going to stay away from the rank.
Yeah, right.
But what I'm saying is, don't let this rank chain you to your emotions.
Okay, makes sense.
Right? Again, there is you, there is your mind, and then there's the body. Distance between all
So-
three.
Basically, play to improve instead of playing to win.
Yeah.
While being happy. So
Yeah,
when you
yeah.
when you're happy, you're basically improving without noticing.
Yes. You're content.
Yeah, smart.
Okay? Yeah, this is a very, like, philosophical coaching session. I forgot, people would be watching this like, holy shit, this is about League of Legends. They would even think about, like, what we're even talking about. But anyways, do you have any questions so far
Well,
about anything else?
I guess not at this exact moment.
Yeah. If you have any questions, you can just message me and we can yeah.
Hey, because if you do wanna have any interest in knowing someone like with ADHD, you can watch what's it called? Dr. K.
Dr. K? Oh yeah.
The guy he did a video, a 2-part therapy session with Rekful, I think he's called.
Okay. Oh.
Miskiff. I'm sorry, Miskiff.
Okay.
Miskiff. He did a 2-hour. Miskiff also has ADHD, right? He has a lot of the same
Yeah.
stuff I have, and if you're like interested in, like, in case anyone else later has it the same issue,
Has this,
you
yeah.
don't understand them, you should watch that. It's when I watched that, I was like, oh yeah, actually,
Yeah,
he actually-
I'll probably
he
check that out.
explains it really well.
Yeah, I'll
If you want
definitely
to,
check that out. I
and,
think that's gonna help me just be able to, tackle these.
if you want. of
Yeah,
course.
no. I do because it helps me do my job better, right? So
Yeah,
I mean,
then I would, as someone with ADHD, I'd recommend that video by him.
yeah, okay, yeah, I'll check that out. If you want, can you link it to me actually in our chat?
Wait, what?
Can you just link it to me?
Link it?
Yeah, if you can, or else, I mean, if not, I'll literally just find it. Okay.
Fine. I will send
Yeah.
it to you.
Anyways, okay. All right, man. If you have any, I'm gonna end the session here. But if you have any questions, yeah. I'm gonna put this on YouTube just so I think that this session will help like a lot of people out. Yeah, I think it's one of like the better verbals that I've done.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay. If you have any questions, you can always ask me, and good luck. Okay.
Okay, wait, one more thing.
Yeah.
What kind of meditation, or does it not matter?
This one is good.
Rest in peace, Repful.
This one's good. Just put that on the URL bar, or put that in the YouTube bar.
Alright, I just put it in.
Yeah, this is for mind body. Yeah, this is for mind body like distance.
Alright, I see it. Alright.
Okay.
Got it. I will do it.
Alright,
I
man.
will isolate the thing. I will practice.
Yeah.
Do the 1v1s.
Yeah. And this is all recorded, so if you forget anything or there are any issues, you can just go back to it. Okay.
Yeah, I recorded everything with my Streamlabs.
Perfect. All right. I will talk to you later. Good luck, man.
Alright.
All right.
Thanks, man.
Take care. Have
I
a good
knew
night.
that this was gonna be good because your way of thinking really helped.
Appreciate it. All right. Take care.
All right.
Bye. See ya.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye.